So I didn't even bother titling this video. It's literally called Patience, because I feel this is a topic we should explore a bit, because I feel it is one major skill that a lot of people lack when it comes to working towards a goal. So let's say, for example, you are striving to become a copywriter, or you're striving to start your own online business, or you're striving to achieve anything. The truth is that most people don't give whatever they're working on enough time to produce results, right? And I'll give you an example of this. So if you look at Warren Buffett is one of the richest people who's ever lived, still alive. And if you look at a chart of where his wealth was generated, his biggest amount of wealth was generated in his latter years of life, right? Or wait, after like 40, 50 years of investing. And I'm not just talking about specifically investing, but I'm just talking and giving you a theoretical example that if you looked at his growth on a chart, it probably would be fairly consistent, and then it would compound over time towards the end. So this kind of shows like you have to stay in the game to reap the real rewards. And if we apply this to copywriting and getting clients or growing a successful freelance business, you can kind of see it translates over very well. Because say, for example, you're watching this video, right? And you've been watching videos on this channel and you've been wanting to get started as a copywriter, right? And maybe you've sent out 10 or 20 messages to potential clients, and maybe a few of them didn't get back to you. Maybe a few of them said they're not interested right now. And maybe you just reached a point where you're like, you know what? This whole freelance copywriting thing doesn't work. It's a scam. I don't know what you're thinking. So you throw the towel in, and then you look for the next shiny object. You look for the next thing that will get you off the ground and going. If I look back at like my copywriting career when I first started, I always had this long-term mentality of patience, right? I wasn't in it to make a quick bit of money. I wanted to build a successful business that would fund the lifestyle I wanted, okay? And I knew that was going to take time. It wasn't something that was going to happen in a couple of weeks' time. So with that in mind, I started to really enjoy the process of working towards a long-term goal. Because most people have a short-term mentality, and it's not helped by social media nowadays in just how little we have as attention spans. Like if you've watched 2 minutes 45 into this video, congratulations, you have probably an attention span that's better than most people on the internet. Because if you go on TikTok, you're on Instagram, doom scrolling, you're literally looking for these fast dopamine hits. And you can't be looking for fast dopamine hits when you're building a business. Building a business in anything requires you to put the hard yards in, right? So you can't just expect to come out the gate as a beginner and immediately have compounding results. Like it's not the lottery. And to be honest with you, I don't even know why people play the lottery, because the chance of winning is like ridiculous. Whereas you can actually bet on yourself, which is almost a guaranteed way of winning. But it's just a longer term play, you know? If you continue showing up every single day and doing the work, which in our case here is learning the principles of copywriting, outreaching to clients, practicing copywriting, fulfilling clients when you start to get them, there is no downside, and there's almost a guaranteed way for you to win. Like there is no downside. You will be better off by doing that than doing nothing and staying where you are. I can pretty much put my money on that and say that is a guarantee. And most people, when they guarantee things, can't come through with that. So patience is the thing you need to learn. And it's a hard skill to learn, because sometimes it can feel like you're trudging through peanut butter and you're not making progress, and you're just going backwards and everything's stagnant, and what are the other opportunities that are out there that I should look for that will get me results faster? No, like everything works, right? If you're looking to start a side hustle, or whatever you're doing, or you're passionate about writing, which I assume you are because you've watched this far and you're watching videos on my channel, you need to adopt patience, and it's a learned skill. I'm being patient with this YouTube channel. I'm being patient with everything I do. There is no other option. If you try and rush it, I guarantee the dream that you have of whatever it is not going to work out. and it will stay a dream, right? Whereas if you continue to show up every day and just focus your time on the basic fundamentals, which most people miss, you can't not win, right? You can't not win. So patience, right? And if we apply patience to certain elements of your copywriting career, you've got outreach. How many outreach messages are you sending a day? Are you sending in 30 or 40 in a day and then just burning out and not doing any for the rest of the week because you've just exhausted yourself and you've got bored of it? Don't do that. You're way better playing the turtle game in this and not the hare. Like, show up every day, do what you can manage, and learn to be happy with that, or learn to be content with that. Not content, but learn to embrace it. That's probably the better way to put it. Learn to embrace patience, and you can't not win. So same goes for people who've joined my course. Like, we're starting to get some really great results with the course now, which is I'm really stoked with. People telling me they are getting their first few copywriting clients, which is amazing. And what that's doing is showing me that people are patient enough to go through the course and then apply what they are learning to get clients. Yeah. And then consistently keep doing it. Because once you get 1 or 2 clients and you start seeing results, then what happens then? Well, your confidence increases, you have momentum, and you want to keep doing more of that thing. It's like a dopamine thing. That's why I keep coming back. It's like I don't know if you can call it a cycle. It is a cycle, yeah. It's a positive loop cycle. Like, you do the work, you get results in a positive way, which makes you want to do more work, and the cycle keeps growing and growing and growing. But it all comes back to this whole idea of patience and showing up on the daily. Yeah. And showing up on the daily is going to be different for everyone. It could be a few hours for you. It could be half an hour to start with. Half an hour a day focused on just one task of copywriting or whatever it may be. So yeah, drop your comments below if you've got any questions. I'd be curious to hear them. There are useful links to my course in the description if you're interested in getting started. Employ patience, or deploy patience, should I say, and let's turn this long-term dream into a reality.